Okay, this is weird. I've made a couple of other videos since the last one I uploaded. I haven't uploaded them yet because I'm still mucking about. I don't understand this at all. So, the concept, as I understand it, is that we have, well, in my case, coils inside here, a bit of iron, or laminated steel I should say, passes the magnet, it breaks the magnetic field, right, so we get some sort of charge back into the coil, it collapses it. That's my understanding of it. Fine. Okay, at the moment I don't have those coils hooked up. Instead, I've just got this big ass coil over here, and I've got it's just a coil sitting there. It's got a couple of loosely stacked laminated steels in it. I've got an LED hooked up to it as well, in parallel with the meter. So this is the bit I don't understand. I'm trying to get all of this in and use. Okay, if that was a magnet, sure, fine. Like on the rotor, but it's not. Is it just stray magnetic? I don't know how you explain, but is it stray magnetic? Because what I find is if I move this, I can fine tune this just by putting it sort of there, about there, will get me about 3.5 volts. I get better results, incidentally, as far as voltage goes anyway. Once again, don't know about amperage because I haven't measured that yet. With this little coil, much lighter gauge wire, I get about 6 volts, and that's just by sitting it here on the outside. If I hook this one up in series with the two inside, I'm getting a total of about 8.5 volts. So I guess my question is, does it even matter if I put the coils on this side of the magnet or in between the steel and the magnet? Because I'm getting better results from one single coil, and once again this is voltage only, by just sticking this coil out here on its own rather than having the two, and and I've just put basically a the offcuts of what was left of the insides of that motor. So these have gone inside here, and I'll do another video and show that. These go inside here, and I'm getting 6.5 volts without these hooked up. If I put them in series, it's not a linear relationship. Basically it goes up to about 8.5 volts with these two coils in series with this one. So 8.5 volts, I haven't hooked them all up, but now I'm thinking, well, I've got a few of these big ass coils lying around from my Thanes-Hines experiments, so what happens if I just whack 4 of those around? So that's what I'm going to try next. But now what I'm thinking is that maybe I just put more magnets all around and more steels, because it doesn't seem to matter at this stage. I'd be interested in anybody else can confirm. They might find that you're getting much more current if you have the steel in between the magnet and the coil. But at the moment I can seem to have the coil on the outside, kind of, around the same area, and it picks up just as good as AC voltage anyway. Thanks guys.